Hi guys, welcome back to Yin. In our yoga class, we're just going to start in a comfortable position. So wherever you are at home, come in child pose, a stretch you feel comfortable with, or lay down. Or you could be seated. It's your yoga practice today. And we're going to start with a quote. Let your mind become clear, like a still pond in a forest. If you let cloudy water settle, it will also become clear. If you let your upset mind settle, your course will also become clear. So, in whatever comfortable position you are in or asana, gently close your eyes and imagine a pond. There's a wonderful saying, you can only see your reflection in a still pond. And just imagine you're throwing a pebble or a stone in that pond. Imagine the ripples of energy and circles rippling out until they hit the banks. And imagine you're still watching those ripples until they settle and the water becomes completely still. Let's carefully come up. Wherever you are, come to a seated position, please. And just take the legs forward, releasing. Inhale, lifting the arms up, opening the vertebrae and spine. Exhale, reach forward. Just point your toes, please, and flex. And do that again, point and flex. Go ahead, come up and just take one leg in, doesn't matter which leg. Just kind of settle and bob around till you find your sits bones. And then reaching the arms up, inhale. And exhale, twist towards your bent knee with the arms down. Nice. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, twist towards a straight leg. Inhale, lengthen. One more time towards that bent knee. Exhale. And then inhale, reaching, extending, opening the wrists, knuckles, and towards that straight leg. Exhale. Stay on this side and just take that hand down and reach. Turn the palm up if that feels good. Good. So we're stretching away from that bent knee. Inhale, open the side ribs here. And as you exhale, just soften that knee, that inner thigh and hip, and let this leg just relax away instead of holding it up. And then circle that wrist and circle the other way. We're going to then take this hand with the palm facing down and just reach forward to the front leg or the foot, straight forward, and then turn back to the same side. Good. Exhale, reach forward to your foot. And then inhale, as you reach side, turn your palm up so the ribs open. Exhale, palm down towards your foot. Inhale, palm up. Open the ribs. Good. Go ahead, release and lower completely and switch sides with the palm up. Exhale, lower. Other palm up, gently painting. A couple more at your own, lowering the head. Fanning out the palm. Dropping the shoulders. Nice. Go ahead, pick up that leg and bring it over. And then twist towards that bent leg. And twist towards the other way. Nice. And we're just going to pour yourself forward wherever you are, aiming your head, shoulders, and palms down. And aiming your hands towards that foot in the front up on the floor that's closest to you. And just draping yourself forward. And then windmilling the arm up. Inhale. Exhale, land behind you. And then this other arm is going to reach straight up. Make sure you're reaching up and not back. Exhale, windmill forward. Inhale, hand by hand. Hand down, other hand reaching up through the clouds. And one more. Take both your legs forward. Lift the arms up to your staff pose, Dandasana. Exhale, reach, Paschimottanasana. And just point your toes, you're doing wonderful. And flex. And point. And flex. And take the other leg, we're just bending it to Janusarsana, so one leg is bent to the side. It's not crossed over yet. I have to always wobble around to find my sit bones. It's up to you. You're doing great. Reach the arms up, inhale. Good, exhale, twist towards the bent knee. Moving the ribs through, dropping the shoulders. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist towards that straight leg. And then change it so you have one hand down, away from that knee, opposite side. Good, other arm comes up, just like we did before. Good, now relax both shoulders. Stay right here. Notice if you're like me, habitually, you're holding so much tension right here in that hip joint, that inner thigh and groin. So stay right here with the arm up, drop the shoulders. Inhale, feel the ribs open on the side. And as you exhale, relax that hip, inner thigh, and knee. Isn't that amazing how we're holding it and we're not realizing? Good. And then just circle that wrist of the top hand. Nice. And circle the other way. And then take that arm and we're reaching this hand towards the front foot or the straight leg. Lower the head, exhale. Inhale, turn the palm up, open side. Exhale, forward palm down, lower the head. Inhale, side, gentle, opening the ribs. You can turn your palm forward or side. Exhale, reach palm down. One more inhale. Now we're going to go ahead and just drape yourself down. Exhale and swing the other arm up. Palms aside. Make sure you root that opposite sit bone down. And then exhale. Inhale. Do a few at your own pace, melting the head and shoulders here. My necklace is getting in the way. So that's wonderful, that draping motion. Go ahead, release. Oh. And then pick that leg up, guys. Bring it over. And just twist towards that bent knee, sage pose. And then twist the other way. Nice. And then we get to just relax forward. So you're melting your shoulders, your head, and just gently aiming your hands towards the foot closest to you on the floor. And then inhale, reach one arm up, land it on the floor beside you. Reach the other end towards the sky, reach through the clouds, but don't reach back. And then exhale, windmill forward. Wonderful. Inhale, reaching out, extending up, creating length in the waist, ribs, and spine. And exhale, creating softness, letting go in the mind and back of the neck. Just do one more at your own pace, taking huge, wonderful breaths. Nice. Go ahead, release. And just bring the legs in. Come into a child pose. Balasana. You're doing wonderful. Gently walk your hands a little to one side. Spreading the palms a little bit wider. Reaching the hips a little further back towards your feet. And please take your time other side. Once you get there, take some really huge, exaggerated breaths in the belly. Wonderful. We're going to come onto our knees, and you have two options. First, you can stay sitting in your child pose with your feet flat and bending down in this position. Or you can go into toes curled, or you can come up all the way onto your knees and use a towel if you have bony knees like me, okay? So I'm going to face you like this. So pick which option is comfortable for you. I'm going to start with child, actually. And then walk your hands to one side. And then you're going to walk a little bit further. Reach one hand to the side and reach the other arm over your head. So if you want, you can curl the toes behind you. Lift up just a little bit. And then gently start to come up. If you're in child, maybe curl your toes. Come up and bring the other leg out. So you're in a side stretch. If that's too much for you, then stay down. And then lower, come back to child. Relax the feet, melt down. Walk your hands a little bit to the other side, just a side Ardha Balasana, side child position. Your feet are flat. Nice. And then we're just going to continue to walk that way with the side arm out. Reach the other arm over. And if you want, curl your toes. Come a little higher, but not too much. And then if you want, with your toes curled, come up higher and reach the leg out. So all these options, whatever works out for you. Good. And come back to child in the center. At this point, take your knees out wide and your feet flat. So your legs are in diamond and just scooch back. And then add your shoulder stretch. So thread the needle. This one is always wonderful. Your knees are out wide, feet are flat, and your arms are in front of you, palms down. Take one hand with the palm up, thread under, reach, and that stretches this deltoid upper back. If that's not your thing today, please take care of yourself and just sit comfortably up and do a nice athletic stretch instead. Good. And if you're doing this option, make sure you drop your shoulders. And then whether you're sitting up or in your threading the needle position, huge cleansing belly breaths. And then focus on the third eye, between the eyebrows and the forehead area. This is where we see insight. It's a mirror into our soul. And as you inhale, imagine that pebble dropped in the middle of the pond in the forest and the ripples going out, creating smoothness out of the tension in the water. And then carefully come out of that and try the other side. Palm up, thread the needle, reach the other arm forward also, or the nice athletic stretch. You can sit up doing that option. This is also, guys, a really wonderful time to check your habits, where do you react kind of unawarely in your body? So I habitually clench my teeth. I scrunch my forehead. A lot of people, you hold it in your lower back. Just like before when we were doing that stretch, when I was telling you to just relax that hip, inner thigh, and knee, you don't realize you're holding that up. So take a huge inhale and exhale, relax the jaw, the forehead. If you're on your knees, then reach your hips a little bit further back and take a deeper breath into your low belly. And then just take your time coming up. I know that can be uncomfortable on your knees if you were in that position. You guys doing okay? Okay, let's go ahead and release the legs, especially if they were bent there. And just take them forward. And lift the arms up. Inhale and exhale. Paschimottanasana. Just walk your hands a little bit to one side, rounding forward. And other side, taking extra time to make sure your head completely drops. Nice. Let's go into the legs. So take the legs out wide. And then this is where you can find the sit bones. So pull out the fleshy part in the back and the front, so that's optional. Maybe add a towel under your heels. Just reach to one side. Oh. And we're just going to circle that arm around to the front. So reach forward and then reach back to the side. So we're doing the same thing we did when we had one leg bent and one leg straight. So as you reach forward, turn the palm down, exhale. As you reach side, just turn the palm side, bend the elbow a little bit, and inhale. You can feel this opening. Good. Exhale, reach forward, lower the head. And inhale, side, little rotate side. Exhale, you got it. Inhale. And take that hand, just touch the top of that shoulder. And then just exhale as you circle forward. Inhale back and up. Exhale down. Wonderful. Let's go to the other side. Upavishta Konasana. So it's really wonderful for your lower back, especially when we reach forward. So we're just going to reach forward, palm down, making sure that the sit bones root down behind you, lower the head. And then inhale, have your elbow a little bent, And that just kind of like a little can opener right here at the ribs. Good. Palm forward and up a little. And exhale. Inhale. When you reach forward, you're going to have your spine rounded. And that's actually good because you can breathe into the lower back. Exhale. Inhale. And then take that hand on the shoulder. And we do forward circle rolls. Exaggerate the going forward. Lower your head. Drop the other shoulder. Get all the open spaces in the back. Wonderful. Let's go ahead, come up. Reach the other arm up and do a tricep stretch. Reach for the elbow. Point all your toes, guys. Good. And flex. And point. And flex. Just about a millimeter further over to the side. And then drop both shoulders. Let's try the other side. Take your time. You're doing wonderful. And then just point your toes, please. Good. And flex. And point. And flex. And then just a little bit more tilt, not a lot. And then both shoulders drop. Nice. And then bring the legs together to your Baddha Konasana or diamond legs. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, we tuck the hips forward to release the lower back. Round, melt the head. Inhale, open up, huge inhale. Exhale, tuck, round, lower. And then just dip a shoulder, create a little bit more tuck with the hips in. Let your chin feel a little heavier. Breathe a little bit extra into the back ribs. Nice. Come center and then tilt comfortably the other way. Push the palms away as you do this. Create more rounding in the back. Head is a little bit heavier. Shoulders drop a little bit more. Huge inhale into the back windows of the back ribs. Good, release, melt both your hands forward. Walk your hands to one side, Ardha Baddha Konasana. And then other side, wonderful. Okay, we're gonna go back to the other side and do the same arm motion we did before. So all you do is windmill, reach one arm up, inhale, land it right behind you, and then reach the other arm through the sky. Please don't reach back, just up. And exhale, windmill down, drop the head, Lower back lengthens. Inhale. Start to extend and reach out the fingers. Reach through and up. And exhale. Soften. Drape forward. One more at your own pace. Really long, full breaths. Go ahead, release the legs. Before we go to the other side, we're just going to release, drop the knees to one side. And then other side. Do a few at your own pace. And then when you're ready, come back to our diamond legs. Wonderful. And we come to the other side. And inhale, reach up and back. Other hand reaches through the cloud. And exhale, forward. Wonderful, you got it. Just do two more at your own pace, guys. Keep that breath long, full, and open. Feels good. Let's take the legs out. Go ahead, lay down. And actually, no, before we lay down, let's do you can tell my lower back and my hips are hurting me a lot. I'm gonna come closer. So we're gonna do the eagle arms. We're not gonna spend a long time doing that because we just did a lot of back stretches. So all you do is just sit comfortably, guys. Good. And just wrap the arms around. If you can wrap more or less, doesn't matter. We just do that so that locks the back open. So you round and it creates that openness here. And wherever you are, we're just gonna gently lift up a little bit. Yeah. And then just kind of curve a steering wheel. So you want to create a little space by lifting up gently and then up and over. And that's it. And then drop the shoulders. Stay right there. Lower the head a little bit more. Drop the shoulders a little bit more. Feel that side of the back, breathe and open. And then we're just going to come up center, lift up a little bit, turn the steering wheel the other way. Ooh. Oh my. Let your facial muscles become long. You don't have to turn anymore. Just stay there. And with each exhale, just drop your shoulders more. With each inhale, feel that space open up more with the breath underneath the back shoulder blades, back ribs. Lower the head a little bit more. Okay, so we're just gonna release and wrap your arms the other way around, okay? And then we do a little bit up and then turn. Oh my gosh. Whew. I have to always remind myself once I turn to drop my shoulders. And then sometimes I do a little gentle side to side with the head, just to remind my head to not, my neck to not hold. Is your head actually just draping forward, or are you holding it there? Each exhale, let your arms be a little heavier. Let your elbows be a little heavier. That feels amazing. And then we're just gonna come center, lift up a little bit, and up and over. Oh. Okay, now let's lay down. I think we got all that good stuff out. Today we're gonna work a lot on the lower back some more. Just come and lay down. And right away, just stretch everything out. So just reach everything out, lengthen, circle the ankles and wrists, guys. And circle the other way. Point your toes and flex. And point and flex. So going into the lower back, ankle opposite thigh, pull up. We're not going into, we're actually coming out of the lower back in our stretch. Do a little rock side to side if that helps. Once you get comfy, huge inhale, balloon breath in the belly, low belly 2. Exhale, shoulders, eyebrows, upper lip, cheekbones, soften. Good, release, and then just lengthen everything. Point your toes and flex, and point and flex. And then other leg. Wonderful job, guys. Go ahead, find your strap. Take one leg in the strap. Good. Just extend. Shake out the shoulders. Put both feet in the strap or towel. Bend your knees and pull in till your lower back lifts off the mat comfortably with your knees bent. Pull wide with your arms so the shoulder blades stay wide. Clavicles across the chest wide. Nice lower back release. Take the other leg in, other leg down. Still opening in the belly, opening at the third eye between the eyebrows. Inhale. Exhale, ripples from the pebble thrown in the pond. Imagine those ripples smoothing out. Shake out your shoulders a little bit so you're not holding tension there. Good. Take that strap down. Pull the knees in and just make a circle, massaging the lower back. And then of course the other way feels good. Go ahead and cross one leg all the way over. So you're bending your legs, one leg crosses all the way over. And then I always say if you could shake that foot, then you're going to let your knees drop towards that shaking foot. That's pretty intense. So if that's too much, you can uncross your legs. Inhale. As you exhale, soften both hips, knees, and ankles. There's that habitual holding and gripping. Inhale. Exhale, let go of any holding in the hips, knees, and ankles. And then if your legs are crossed, go ahead and uncross them so your legs are parallel with your knees bent. And then take your hands, interlace your fingers, turn that inside out and push up wherever you are. Take a deep breath, opening the ribs in the front. Inhale and exhale. Good, release. Pull the knees in, rock side to side. Come to Ananda Balasana with the knees bent. Reach for the feet or ankles or knees and rock side to side. Go into, if you like, a little bow and arrow. Bend one leg and then carefully try the other side. Really gets in the inner thighs there. Good stretch, guys. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and bend our knees, cross the other leg over. And then if you get confused like me about which side to drop your knees to, if you can shake that foot, then you can drop your knees towards that shaking foot. Rearrange your arms if you need to. Put it a little lower if your back is uncomfortable. And then again, simply, huge inhale. Exhale, let go, holding in the hips, knees, and ankles. Huge inhale. Relax hips, knees, ankles. Chathara Parivartanasana. Feels amazing on that lower back, sciatic, IT band. And then if your legs are crossed, go ahead, uncross your legs. And your knees just over the side, good. And then we just do the same on this side. So we interlace the fingers, turn the palms out, and just push away. And that adds an extra opening in the ribs. And then extra inhale into the low belly and chest here. Nice. Go ahead, release, pull the knees in. Cross one leg over the other, and then pull in, bringing your legs towards you. Hands can be anywhere. If you are able to reach for your legs, then just your knees are fine. You can even have your knees parallel. If you can cross them and reach for your calves, that's great. And if you can even reach your ankles and if you can reach your feet, then please drop your shoulders and just make your arms heavier. Pressing into your hands are heavier, making your legs drop naturally, effortlessly as you drop your shoulders, increasing that hip stretch. And let's try the other side. So the secret is not about pushing down with your arms. Instead, wherever you are, inhale, exhale, relax your shoulders. And that makes your arms heavier. And then just straighten everything out. Point your toes, guys. You're doing wonderful. And flex. And point. And flex. Find our strap again. With every leg you like up. Same hand, same leg. Open to the side. I always say if you have lower back issues in this asana or pose, you are welcome to bend the other leg and let the knee just drop the other way, and that will release the lower back. Take out your shoulders. Let your head go side to side. No tension hiding there. Inhale, low belly. Opens with a huge breath. Exhale, soften that hip, that inner thigh, and shoulders. And then if you want to stay there, please do. Or if you need to stretch your thigh, then if you have a long strap, make your strap as long as possible, putting the ends in your hand, bend both legs, roll over towards the one side, extend the arm and bring that strap over your shoulder. Rest your head down. If you don't have a strap and you're able to reach back for that foot, that's okay. Or just stay on your back. Wherever you are, you're taking a huge inhale into the low belly, sending prana and breath to that hip joint that's open. Nice. Go ahead and release. Put both feet in. Bend your knees. Soften the shoulders, modified halasana. And then we just go on the other side. Extend to the side. Other leg can rearrange to release the back if you need to. Making sure the upper body is not reacting by tightening up. Little shimmy there if you like. Good. Let your mind focus on what's going on in the body. So as you inhale, you're exaggerating, opening the low belly with a huge balloon expanding. And then as you exhale, you're softening that inner thigh, hip, and dropping the shoulders. Inhale, huge balloon breath, low belly. Exhale, soften hip, inner thigh, shoulders. Add to that. Inhale, open between the eyebrows, forehead, third eye, belly. Exhale, soften hip, inner thigh, upper lip, jaw, shoulders. Then if you like, You don't have to, but if it's in your yoga practice and you need this side stretched, then you would bend both legs, and the leg that has a strap is going to go long, and then you roll over and bring it over the shoulder. And then take your time to release. We made it, guys. Hopefully you feel really good. A little rock side to side. Just one more release. And then lay down for Shavasana. And just pull the knees in. One more release. And roll to your side, coming up. Let's go ahead and end in a prayer. So, in your Sukhasana, your legs are crossed. And then with your hands in prayer, your palms are touching. Everything is connected. And this is a positive position because you're keeping that energy, that positive prana within you as it connects. It cannot escape. Inhale, rise the hands towards the sky. Exhale, lower to your heart. Inhale, rising. Exhale, lowering. From my heart to yours, namaste.